best. Got to sort of make do. I think this is as safe as we're going to get. These are jam-packed, fillers of all sorts of stuff. We can get that tree on the far end there, and then we've just got to take 2 meters off this section. But hopefully we can come back in and we've got more room to play with in this section. I'm hoping I can reach most of it from there now. It's not perfectly ideal, but it's okay, and the machine's let us go, so that's there to protect us. So here we go. A short video today, I think. Main injuries with MEWPs is it tipping, and yep, I'm getting crushed, so you got to pay attention what you're going into. Is this more than that, or is that like the new level? Yeah, because she wants quite a big impact, but we're quite far over there, aren't we? It's harder than MEWP to get around and not smash everything off, so you've got to kind of like work to the branch's strengths, and that's bending them in, which it's okay with. Yep. A lot of this is handsaw work over the roof. Yeah. You could have climbed it, but you'd be cutting way in, wouldn't you? I might pop a board against that side window maybe, just in case I get a bounce. Yeah. Yeah, we definitely got our 2 meters there. It's lovely. Trying to use MEWP to your advantage and not overstretching. I think you're used to stretching when you're climbing, but if you're not close enough, go a bit closer. If you can't snap it off because you're not got enough leverage, go out on the end. Yeah. And again. Electric saw. T536 LIXP. The one before the 540 XPI or whatever it's called. It's good for pruning, but not chugging. I'd much prefer the newer one. I want that large limb getting any bigger over the building. You clear a path, go back in, clear a bit of this so I can get up here a bit easier. Yeah. 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 Heads. Yeah. When your MEWP is too small when you start doing stupid stuff, but I think it's good size for this one. I'll keep going and I'll get back to you when I'm up there. In the wispy bit. be in for the top, but if it needs a bit just to make it look great, then that's what we're going to do. The extra little touches is what gets you more work. I don't know if you can see above me. Would you class that as the top from down there? Yeah. Yeah, I think so. Try and get them 4. Larger one now. Important to think about where you're weaving, and when you get carried away, when that bows round, slews round, you're not going to take up the corner of the building. So being aware of your surroundings, always looking round. If I go up now while talking to someone on the ground, I can get my neck crushed and all sorts of things. You don't want any tension because it can ping off. You build up tension, ping, you ping off, rock the mute. You want to be wary of your things on the ground. If flags have voids underneath them, you know, you're flat and then suddenly cracks through. They've done a bad job on the patio. Drains, manhole covers, all these things you need to avoid. You need your ticket to operate a mute. There's a lot more to it than you might think. Even though this is a smart one and it's got a computer in it, that does help you, but you also can manually override the computer by putting chocks underneath and all sorts of things. So listen to the computer. If it's saying no, listen to it because it's keeping you safe. Don't override it. The thing with mute jobs, it's 20 past 11. They take a long time to set up, but once you go in, you set up right. Take the time. Yep. Take the time to set up right, and you can do a lot of the job from one position. It's when you rush to start and you set up in the wrong position, you just have to do it twice. You're not actually saving time, so just don't get stressed about setup. Yep. Do you ever hear the Americans? They're always like, headache. That's what they say. They don't go yet. Yeah. We've got them side lights down there. I don't want to smash them off. We've got a window on the bottom, back to the ground window, so I've put board there. We did so well yesterday to get to this position. Still a lot to do today, but we're in a good place. You always want to be ahead so you can overcome problems. You've got time to overcome issues. Yeah. Like the mute doesn't fit and we've got to track it round, or we've you can't actually park on the road, which you wanted to because it's road works. Something unexpected you always have to save time for. You can't push everything to the limit because the unexpected will often happen and it'll catch you out. So you might get a nice reduction. You want to hide bigger stems into the canopy. The trick from Louis Saunders there. Yep. Want it nice and flat. Like that. You know, you get carried away, throw them down and they bounce like mad, so almost like a bow. Like a bow and arrow, it bows itself, the bend in the wood, and it can fling off into windows, so you want them nice and flat. Not much momentum. I like these quick hooks, whatever you call them, no ropes, hook onto an open thing, it's dead quick, on and off. Yep. Yep. Hope you're all doing alright working in the summer. Remember to stay hydrated and take lots of breaks, especially if you're climbing. Just give yourself a little break, quick drink, say you're doing anything stupid. I'm going to round this top bit here and then take these hard in. I'll get back to you later. So we're in Tpott today. Lovely 360 in the 22-metre MEWP. Blackpool Tower way off in the distance there, and the sea. Lovely. Yeah. Better to land them flatter, but yep. Right in. Bit of an issue. Pan on. Good about not overreaching, but I kind of have to so I don't smash my side. Yep. Yeah. Looking quite good actually. It is clearance, not appearance as we say, but still want it to look nice. I'll have to sort out a bit of these crap branches, it's inevitable. I'm reaching over because we're getting onto our maximum now, so fancy setting up again. can produce forces at times, like quite a lot, on them different pads. You know, the static weight can be one thing, and suddenly you can have twice, 3 times as much on one particular pad. That can start busting through the ground. Be careful. Do you want me leaving this bottom stuff? Do you think I might leave it like this? Or as a cut, does that sort of blend? Yeah. In the canopy now, in position to get this bed stuck. Yep. Yeah. Bit come down then.
Yeah, man.
Cool. I'll just get them bits off the roof and then come down, reset up. So we've done well there. This is it sided off the building now. This one's not so bad, but we're going to pull all that in and round it round. Just pulling forward to a new position really, because we're sort of set up. The setup can't reach anymore. Got his mute ticket, so give him a go in the mute. Yep! Some training. We've got these plastic containers here, which I'm sure have been absolutely baked in the sun and gone dead brittle. Posted some boards on there. Where you are sort of okay. Sort of matching, slightly behind, above and towards where I've done. There's literally 2 to your top left, top right, your top right, and then 2 above you, maybe 3, and then 2 big pieces over towards where I've done. Quite hard. Got an hour, so yep. And that's to get going and get the kit back on the truck and the wagon. So it's a little tight for time, but we've actually. That's okay, yes mate, yeah. We've actually done it 8 hours quicker. Good job.